Welcome to St. Albans.
Hi everyone, welcome to St. Albans. We're going to show you what's unique about St. Albans, and also we're going to show you the improvement and regeneration that needs it in the future.
So St. Albans has a wealth of remarkable heritage from over 2,000 years of human occupation, whether for historic interest or purely for fun. This is what you can visit in St. Albans. Let's have fun! So here we are in the cathedral. It dominates the city skyline, and its architecture is a blend of many different periods from the ruins of the Ryan. The church began in 1077 and replaced the earlier Benedict Abbey founded in 793. Nowadays the cathedral is a busy center for church, cultural and civic events. Team of trained volunteer guides who welcomes visitors, lead formal tours, and are available to provide information. There's a free entry and guided tour, and it's accessible to all of us.
Right behind me is a clock tower which has been built in the 15th century. It was first a political statement town people used to assert their freedom, power, and wealth. Climbing to the top, you can enjoy a magnificent view of the St. Albans.
This tower is open during the weekends. As you can see, the structure of it at that time wasn't designed to be suitable for disabled people, which is now, it makes it difficult for disabled people to come in and enjoy this beautiful attraction.
This is the Veronian Museum. This is the museum of everyday life in Roman Britain, where you can find recreated Roman rooms, hands-on discovery areas, and video presentation. So as you can see, this is one of the city landmark, grade 2 listed and situated along the street market. It's in the center of the city, built in 1831. The venue presents an impressive Palladian facade. They are no longer taking bookings for either the old town hall due to the planned refurbishment of the building into the new museum and gallery in the city. An ambitious project is now underway to transform St. Albans landmark into a glorious state of the art.
Market, and this market happens every Wednesday and Saturday. And the market has been founded since 1553 and is part of the historical town. As well as the disadvantage of this market is it's getting overcrowded at the moment and it's still early. And with the traffic congestion already building up, it can be hazard for the pedestrian or for the people who come here, especially tourists, because they don't know the way it is. It can be hazard.
If you're looking for a new outfit or a Christmas gift, people can enjoy this historic city center shop in a range of specialty boutiques and independent retailers.
Behind me is one of the oldest buildings in the market, and yet you can see it's still standing and it's still being used in the part of the market, which that can bring more tourists within the area.
A new Christmas market which will open on Thursday, tomorrow, because St. Albans consider creating a larger Christmas event to capitalize of high spending in the festive period.
Countryside Management Service has developed a series of self-guided walks following waymarked paths throughout the districts, and contour is organized from April until September every day. Tourists can enjoy a leisure day out cycling in the countryside.
Well, we know gardens open for 2 months every summer. Is a leading gardening charity dedicated to encouraging, improving and extending the science, art and practice of the cultivation and conservation of roses.
We're now in Valerian Park, and as you can see, part of the park is the lake. But the St. Albans suggested to make an immediate improvement on the environmental condition of Valerian Park. The silt is slightly reduced, and the water quality gives off unpleasant smells. The park blooms and produce bacteria harmful to the birds. A number of short-term measures has been taken to the council over the past few months to improve the condition. This includes a removal of 45-ton silt in the appointment of the park rangers dedicated to monitor the bird feed in the park. According to St. Albans report, stated 74% visitors arrive by car and only 26% arrive by public transport. Are quite narrow and you've got people parking there, which means people have to stop the incoming traffic and the others have to give away. Also, the other negative thing about it, there's no zebra crossings, which means it can be very hazard for the pedestrian.
St. Albans has a goal of developing specific countryside products. One of the main events in St. Albans is the Harpenden Food and Drink Awards celebration, celebrating the wide variety of food and drink businesses.
One of the weaknesses of St. Albans is their public transport, where buses arrive every half an hour. This can be a negative impact to the tourists. St. Albans could learn from Canterbury, for example, as they provide park and ride services, hop on and off buses for the locals and tourists for only £3 a day, providing disabled parking and spaces for motorcycles.
According to St. Albans Visitor Economy Strategy 2013 to 2018, its visitor number is lower than its similar destination. This is because Winchester has a clear understanding of their markets. As an example of this is their website. It gives you an option whether you are traveling for culture and entertainment, outdoors. St. Albans could learn from this example by firstly understanding their products and market.
During the event in St. Albans, it gets overcrowded because of the narrow pavement. For example, the street markets, where it's taking half of the pedestrian space. Adding onto this, Canterbury had similar problem. However, they had come up with a solution from their proposal to winding up the pavement, and from narrow roads, Canterbury had planned permission to extending and enhancing the roads from vehicle-dominated areas into place that encourage people use walk and cycle. St. Albans can use this example to reduce traffic congestion as well as road hazard, as the locals tend to use their cars for travelling because of bus issues, which could lead to heavy traffic.
St. Albans can learn from other destinations such as Winchester and Shrewsbury, where they work together in partnership with private, public and promoting their destination. This means they help to increase their branding image for their town. St. Albans, they could use similar examples such as involving the coach companies where they travel from London to Oxford, where they can approach them and make them stop at St. Albans. This can increase number of tourists within St. Albans. To conclude this video, we have identified St. Albans' weakness, which one of them is branding, transport and environmental awareness, which this could overcome.
For the weaknesses as the congestions and regulation of pollution will require actions from local government in order to improve this.
It is through their Vision Strategy 2018 that St. Albans has the opportunity to establish itself as a popular market destination.